is amazing. It's genuinely amazing. I'm going to have to place it somewhere towards the top of level 4. So the slight problem I've got here is I can't really give you any constructive criticism or feedback, because every issue that has cropped up in terms of the conception of your work, the filming of your work and the way it's developed towards this final draft, every issue you've kind of tackled yourselves. In a way, it's a very ambitious idea, because the idea of filming in a very kind of claustrophobic space and relying on a wholly performance-based video is a risk, because you've got that problem whereby the thing might become repetitive. But what you've done is very, very clever, because there's a kind of stage process to it. So you kind of, you get this great look to the video as an aesthetic. This idea with the kind of flashing strobe lights and the mise-en-scène of the room you filmed in really works. At the end of the first verse and chorus, your question then is, where are you going to go? How are you going to sustain this all the way through? And yet you managed to pick out extra visual elements somehow, and there's a lovely section about 60% of the way through where there's an amazing kind of drum sequence, which just adds this extra visual element. So as a viewer, every time you want it to move on to the next level, you address that issue, which is why I can't really give any constructive advice on how to improve it. And then the ending, it becomes kind of super melodramatic in terms of the drum kit. My only concern with that obviously was that you might set someone on fire and kill them, for which I'd have to deduct marks. But clearly, you've managed to manage the risk effectively and produce this kind of lovely spectacle at the end. So in terms of mise-en-scène, in terms of the camera work, in terms of the range of shots, in terms of editing, in terms of appropriateness for the idea, and capturing all those conventions of a performance video, you're just right at the very top for all of them. Therefore, I can confirm now I've given this 40 out of 40, and that is amazing.